Welcome back to my channel. It's Adriana Deshay, and this is blog number 5, I think. It could be blog number 6. Who knows? But anyway, today we will be talking about the Let's Be Real event. This was an event that I went to last Sunday. Not this Sunday, but the Sunday before. Basically, it was a panel of women who are entrepreneurs in their own right. They came together and spoke on the challenges and the struggles of being in their profession. So basically, there was a celebrity hairstylist, celebrity makeup artist, celebrity clothing stylist, like wardrobe stylist. And then there was also the magazine publisher. There was a talk show radio host and producer. So these women are very successful in their relative fields. So it was nice to have them come in and tell us, get real with us about the challenges, the struggles. It's not easy, things that but then me, myself, I know I've gone through my doubtful moments where I'm like, this just isn't going to work. It's just not growing as fast as I need it to grow. This is my 5th YouTube video, and already I'm like, I should have 100 subscribers. But it's not necessarily like that. So we're going to go through those times when it's going to be hard and you're going to cry. God knows. I've shed a couple of tears over my company, and it's only been 2 years. But I've already shut it down out of just being overwhelmed and undersatisfied with the progress. But last year when I started, I didn't know what I was doing. I have no marketing experience. I have management experience. I have retail experience, but I don't have any PR. I don't have any marketing. I don't have any advertising, none of that. So last year when I started, it was kind of like I launched the website and I just thought things were going to happen as they were. And that just wasn't how it was going to work. So this year when I relaunched, I'm more in tune with my social media. I am dropping off promotion cards at my target audience, places that they will be. So it's like this year is going to be more than last year. Now, will it be as profitable, or will it be profitable at all? Who knows? Because I have to seek out what is going to work and what's not going to work. But that's from my personal experience. And it was nice to come in and meet these people and get to witness these individuals who are very successful in their respective fields, to come and let them tell us how hard it was, how they were broke, how they didn't have any money, or the clients weren't coming as they thought, or they lost clients altogether. It was good to hear from real women, real people who have started from nothing, who worked full-time jobs and quit those full-time jobs to do what they wanted full-time. Because in my experience of the way I view things, I stepped out on a leap of faith when I decided to go back to school. I have full-time bills. I have mortgage. I have a car payment. I have insurance. I have childcare. I have things that have to be taken care of. But in my previous role as an assistant manager, I wasn't happy. Like, there were days when I would come home and the only thing that I would do was cry for 30 minutes because it was just so terrible. And I knew and told myself there's no way that I am going to be this unhappy for any longer than I needed to be unhappy, because I didn't deserve that. Yes, I do what I need to do to provide for me and my son, but at the same time, is that at the expense of me being unhappy? Is it okay that, yeah, you make 50 grand, but you're not happy? I don't want to cry when I get home. Who wants to do that? I don't want to be so frustrated from my job and emotionally drained that when I get home, I can't even play with my son. And so, when I decided to go back, I love the fact that I decided to go back to school. And I love the fact that now actually have a plan. I have an internship now that I just got a wonderful job that is even going to help me further because they allow for tuition reimbursement. They work around my school schedule. So it's like, it's great to be able to, in this time, and when people have been telling me it will all work itself out. And, you know, part of you know that it's going to work out for you. But then there is also a part of you that is like, but I'm focused on right now. I kind of ran off on a tangent, so. But anyway, the Let's Be Real event was real women talking about real issues in business. It was a collaboration between the publishing company, which is Swag Her Magazine, and the radio show, which is the Purple Girl Show. On the panel, there was Q Johnson, who is the host of the Purple Girl Show. There was Fancy Felder, who is the founder of Swag Her Magazine. She's I think the editor-in-chief at the magazine, which is an online publication. And I know they have a few printed publications in certain cities. Cache Royal, who is the celebrity wardrobe stylist. There was Nikki Allure, she's the makeup artist. Lamecia King was the celebrity hairstylist. And then Lindsey Walker, who was PR. So she is a PR maven. She owns a public relations company. And the moderator or the host was T. Marie from T. Marie Radio. So I put all the links to this in the bio just in case any of you guys want to check out the panelists and what they do and how they got to where they got to. But I took video of most of the event. I didn't take video of all of it because it was about an hour long. And so I didn't do the whole hour. I did some of it, and then I took clips of it to see about the questions. They ask questions and answer questions. So I did that. And that is gonna be right now.
A woman or anybody that's going out is ready to do their own thing and just follow it with social media.
Okay, so the realest thing that I can tell any woman or anybody that's following their dreams, I did it 2 months ago. I packed up and left. I listened to God talk to me. He spoke to me. He said, don't live your life as coulda, woulda, shoulda. You know, so I don't know. I guess I can just say, you know, you just have to go for what you know. Put your best foot forward. Don't listen to people who have not been where you're trying to go. Because they will deteriorate their soul, their heart, their mind, everything. If you listen to people who are telling you, oh, that ain't gonna happen for you, or you gonna need this, you gonna need that, but have you been out there? You know, so if you're not where I'm trying to go, I can't really take any advice from you. I'm sorry. It just is what it is.
What I would like to say is that as an entrepreneur, make sure that whatever you decide to do is something that you're really, really, really passionate about. Because there's going to be long, long days, even longer nights, more tears than people that don't even support you. Make sure that you're very, very, very passionate about what you do. Also, be a person of integrity. If you say you're going to do something, make sure that you do it. Because that will reflect on your business, it will reflect on your personality and your brand. Make sure that you have integrity. Don't promise anybody that you're going to do something and don't do it.
One of my advice would be for any entrepreneur that's really trying to build and work their craft is don't give up. I mean, it's going to be plenty of nights that you cry, plenty of nights that you eat those things because you are so passionate about what you do. And don't worry about if other people don't see your vision. God didn't give that vision to them. He gave it to you. So why would you expect you to understand what He gave it to you? And sound on that if you work on it yourself. But just know that you keep going, keep pushing. Don't ever give up. I don't care how many hurdles you have to jump. Just know you jump that first hurdle. You're like, ooh, there's one behind me. I don't know how many more up ahead, but I do know I'm on this head finish line. And another thing, like the big and announcement, people will attach themselves to you because they see the vision. And they're like, ooh, she's going here, or they're going there. Let me reach out so I can attach myself. But they're not attaching themselves to help you. They're attaching themselves as a leader. What can I get from this person? And that was one of my downfalls. Reach out, hey, I can do this. You know, I'm going to do this for you. Oh, really? You know, and I get that person when they realize they can't use you or they can't pull or extract what they want out of you, then they want you. So now you left out there hanging because you have put your trust in this person to help you to this other level, and they left they took what they want from you. So don't put your trust in nobody, no man, put your trust in God. Believe in yourself. Like I just keep going, keep pushing, don't ever stop. Because there's always know you're going to get there.
Anyone that knows me knows that I am a believer in the Lord Jesus Christ. So my first thing that I would say is you are going to have to pray. You're going to have to pray. You're going to have to get direction, get guidance. And let me touch on this because I think that a lot of people get in this through, right? When you're an entrepreneur, like Lamecia said, sometimes people will attach themselves to you for personal gain. And that causes entrepreneurship to be extremely lonely. People don't understand your vision, right? And so that leads you to yourself. But sometimes when all you have is yourself, that is all you need to win and to succeed. Yes, teamwork is amazing. I talk about collaborating all the time. But let me say this, you have to know that you know that you know that you know that no matter what I am going to make it, no matter what my dream is going to come to fruition. I cannot tell you guys, when I first moved to Atlanta, I cried for the first 6 months, right? I cried because nobody understood my business. My family wasn't supportive. I wasn't getting money. Like all this stuff was happening, right? And so I continued to push. I was like, okay, you know, like you said earlier, it was a time I was broke, right? But I will be celebrating 4 years in business in August, right? And so I say all of that to say, keep pushing, keep striving for greatness, and know that you are going to make it. And you have to know that. You don't have to just know. You have to believe. You have to feel that. You have to see it because I'm telling you, it is to what you're believing. But if you remain faithful and you continue to believe in yourself and believe in God, you are going to see doors open up that you would not even believe. Like, you just have to have faith in yourself and know what's for you is for you. I don't care what other people are doing. I don't care what they're saying. I don't care who doesn't believe me. I don't care if you lose out of your clients tomorrow. Guess what? You can get all of that right back and then, but you got to keep your energy together. You have got to keep yourself together. You have got to stay motivated, right? So I've been talking a lot day. Anyway,
misguided aggression posed as empowerment. A lot of times everybody is always talking about empowerment, and that's one of the things that we didn't want this particular event to be focused on and based about, because it's not about that. For me, for Q, my belief is you can't empower me if you can't uplift me. So we need to start digging deeper into ourselves and getting into the root of what's really going on professionally and personally, for us to really blossom, for all those seeds that we planted, for them to really grow into what God wanted them to be. You know, I'm going to make this real quick. One of my favorite stories in the Bible is the scripture with David and Goliath. One of the things that was interesting to me that I noticed was Goliath was this big giant. He was a hater, basically. I'm going to put it in, let's be real terms. He was a hater. Everybody was talking about David. He wasn't going to do nothing. He was weak. You know, all this other crap, all this other stuff. David was sent just to serve Goliath lunch before he popped them off. You know, we keep it real. I'm breaking the Bible down any Bibles. Two of the things that stuck out to me the most when I was being taught by a specific preacher. When David shot him in the forehead with that slingshot, did you guys notice that as big as he was, he fell forward? Scientifically, anybody who's popped in the head like that is supposed to fall back. So what God will do, he'll give you a slingshot, make you kill all doubts, fears, and haters. They're going to fall to their knees, they're going to bow before you, and then they're going to fall out. So I just want y'all to know, like Lindsey said, faith, and faith. And one more thing, nowhere in that scripture, as big as Goliath was, that they said this hater beat down anybody, killed anybody, or fought anybody. The enemy is all talk. It is all mess. So stay prayed up. I'm enslaved to all y'all. Slay, what you doing?
Say it is to practice gratitude. Like, I know I'm kind of sitting up here right now with the space, y'all know. But I think that people don't practice gratitude enough. When people give you an opportunity, then I think that you really need to see that opportunity for what it's worth. Whether it comes from someone that's bigger than you or smaller than you, because you never know what it may lead to. So, for me, just gratitude is that's really big. I keep a gratitude journal. I expect my blessings, and I know that I continue to be blessed from it. And I try to be a blessing to others as well. So, basically, that's it just wrapped up, because a lot of people say that they're thankful, but does your action show it? So, it's one thing to say something, but another to actually show it. Yeah. Okay, so there you go. That's it for me.
Mine would be, just remember that where you are right now is not where you're going to stay. What happens is we get caught up with where we are, whether we're successful already or we're not. We get caught in that moment right there and we don't move forward. Either we're successful and we're comfortable and we don't do anything, or we're not successful, we're not where we're going to be, and we get discouraged and we don't do anything. Either way, you have to know that success is always a forward motion. You have to continue to build, to continue to grow, to continue to pray, to continue to network, to continue to be friends, befriend people, to continue to be confident, to continue to be consistent. Consistency is the greatest thing you can ever offer
information. It was not a lot that I could do in regards. I didn't want to make the video like 45 minutes long. So I didn't want to show the whole thing. But it was great to attend. It was great to be in the audience. I'm so glad I went. And it was just an all-around great experience. Now, as far as my company, Sofique, this week we are having our 4th of July sale. So it's 15% off everything in the store if you use the code FORTH, F-O-R-T-H, FORTH. For 4th of July. That will go on this year. We did have a giveaway winner. So we'll be announcing the giveaway winner on Instagram on Wednesday. And I may do another video this week to announce the giveaway winner. And we had a huge weekend. I went thrifting for like the second weekend in a row and got a ton of stuff for my house. And then I got a ton of stuff for my office. So a lot of stuff that I get here in my office or in my home is from the thrift store because I'm a recycler. So if somebody's throwing something out, they don't need to go buy new stuff. I'm gonna pay hundreds of dollars for. I like to go to the thrift store where I can get it for $5. So I'll be doing a thrifting haul because I probably spent about $60. But when I tell you, just a glimpse of it. There were chairs, there were mirrors, there were, oh God, shelves, just a bunch of stuff that, needs just for home improvement here in my home, in my room, just so much stuff. So we'll be doing that. I am in the process of creating an in-home photography studio here at my house. One thing that I find difficult being a small business owner and then working on such a limited budget, I am my videographer, I am my editor, I am the model, I am, the copywriter for the website. I am everything. And so one thing that, another facet of what I need to do is make everything look consistent and be able to provide, give the website a polished look. And so one way that I decided to do that was then to have a photo shoot. However, I do not have $200-300 to get my face made up and then go sit in front of cameras and do everything. I don't have that kind of money. So I am just going to do a small investment into lights and backdrops and stands for a studio just here at the house. And that way, when I get models or whatever, they can just come here in the garage. We can take the pictures. I can edit them myself, upload them, whatever I need to do. So that's that. As far as behind the scenes looks, I try to be very transparent. And I just want you guys to see if anybody wants to own a boutique. I just, just small stuff that I do to help me try to be successful, because right now I'm working on being successful. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I didn't talk too much or talk your ear off, but I hope you enjoyed it. If this is your first time visiting my website or my YouTube channel, welcome. And if you like what you see and you want to see more, please subscribe, like, and comment. If there's anything you want to know about me or about what I do or about Atlanta in general, just leave it in the comment box. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed week. And I will see you next time.